Meown and Tarmachan lies to the west of Ben Law's range of hills. His fine ridge dominates the horizon above the Perthshire village of Cullen on the edge of Loch Tay. The walk is a high-level start and the round ridge walk is 7.5 miles long. There's a little of everything from a short knife-edge section with some easy scrambling. I left the car in the Ben Law's car park. It was 8:30 a.m. as I put my boots on. A heavy mist filled the valley above the still waters of Loch Tay, and the sun struggled to get through the low morning clouds. I heard a grouse's distinctive cry of "Get back! Get back! Get back!" Although I was a little apprehensive of a scramble in the ridge, there was no going back. I put it at the back of my mind and started up the hill path. Although it was clear blue sky above my head, the cloud bank to the east kept the hills in shadow. I took some comfort in the highest top of Ben Law's at almost 4,000 feet was clear of cloud. Although there was not a puff of wind, I knew the sun would soon clear the early morning cloud. The forecast promised a lovely day. It took a little while to see the noisy grouse, as he blended in well with the colour of the heather. As I continued on my way, the mist thinned over Loch Tay. The sun came through, the sky turned blue, and it turned into a beautiful day. Clouds still clung to Benvorlich and Stucacroin, both over 3,000 feet high. Benmore had its hat on, but the strengthening breeze had blown Stabbinion's top clear. In the valley below, I guessed the morning rush hour in the sleepy village of Cullen had begun. It was now warm work walking the mountain path, so I paused to take in the view across the dam of Loch Nunlairig towards Benlawers. To the west, the top of Meow Garb beckoned me onwards, while a lone walker passed by as I gawped at the surrounding hills. I still had a bit of climbing to do before reaching the Monroe top of Meow na Tarmachan. From a small cairn on the approach ridge, I could now see the top of Meow na Tarmachan. A long steep stone staircase was between myself and the summit. I watched the lone walker start his way up the stairs, and I too started my ascent. Although it looked a never-ending climb from a distance, by keeping my head down and taking one step at a time, it didn't take too long. I paused to catch my wind and watched the clouds float by. Then made my way up the last easy slope before the dogleg in the path turns me towards the summit. Clouds kissed the cairn as I gawped at the views before turning towards Meow Garb and the delightful ridge walk. The thin cloud cleared as I made my way towards the sharp-pointed peak of Meowgarb. Although it looked a long way off, distances can be deceptive, and it only took 15 minutes before I was struggling up its steep slopes. Puffing and panting like a rutting stag, I finally made its summit. Before me, I could now see the narrowest section of the Tarmachan Ridge. It's an airy walk, but as long as the wind is not strong, it's a walk in the park. I did it several times to place and then recover the cameras. At the far end of the narrow ridge section is a scramble. It involves dropping several hundred feet to the col below so I can continue walking the round. A scramble generally requires the use of hands as well as feet. In this instance, I also use my bum. I find it acts like Velcro and sticks to wet, greasy slabs better than feet or hands can. Approaching the steepest and slipperiest part of the scramble, I heard the grouse in the background going, "Get back, get back." But like before, I ignored its warning and kept going forwards. Soon I was over the hardest part and looking back. In reality, it's not difficult if you ignore the thought of falling and damaging yourself. At the bottom of the scramble, I paused to catch my breath and scoff some lunch, before making my way along the rest of the ridge. Before I knew it, I had reached the track that heads back to the car park. I just enjoyed another great day in the hills with the additional benefit of keeping myself fit.